Is my brain okay? Hello everybody, welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Julia and in today's clip we're gonna discuss yet another foundation that I genuinely don't understand why people are not talking about it. It's the same drill with the L'Oreal True Match Serum, and I recently started to see at other people discussing about it, but by the time I've seen it online, no one was discussing about it. So I feel it's gonna be the same drill with today's subject, which is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Serum Foundation. This is supposed to have collagen and it's for mature skin. Listen, I am just curious if it's going to be the same thing as True Match. Is it going to be different? Because seriously, even the bottle looks almost the same. It has the same pump and I don't know, it feels like, I don't know, from the description it had, it makes me think of True Match, but it was the same thing with the serum. I thought, what can it make different than the actual foundation? And obviously, if you want to find out, then check that video, because today we are discussing this and that. That's it. This and that. Is my brain okay? We are just gonna discuss this, guys. So without further ado, I'm just gonna start applying it, because as you can see, my face is bare. So I'm just gonna put some hair clips. And I managed to put my hands on these very like Instagrammable influencerism kind of I don't know if that's a word, but only influencers I've seen like wearing these. Obviously, maybe other people do wear them offline, I don't know, but every single influencer has these. Even Kylie Jenner is selling some pink ones, but I was cheap and I got them from Shein. So let's jump into like opening this. So yeah, it's supposed to have collagen in it. I don't know if that's gonna do something to my face. It says shake well. Oh, listen, this has SPF 24. That's new. I'm pretty sure the True Match doesn't have an SPF in it. Let's see. Actually it does. Who knew this has an SPF? Apparently this has SPF 17. That's a strange number. Even 24. Was it that hard to go with 25? I don't know. So it says, I don't know if you can see there, SPF. And I also got from Shein a thingy like this. I'm bougie lately and it's really great. I like it. I can use, you know, the product, you know, fully without putting it on my hand and getting dirty. So yeah, this is the consistency. It's not that liquidy. It's very thick. Yeah, the True Match is definitely more liquidy. I am gonna test that out next to it actually. Or yeah, it's a bit more liquidy. Do you see it's kind of like moving around just a teeny tiny bit more. I feel this one sticks to that and it feels more like thick. I don't know. Right, so I'm just gonna take it from this. Obviously we have the True Match here, but we're not gonna use it. And let's go. Definitely a little goes a long way. I feel like it's definitely much thicker than the one from not Revolution, the one, the True Match one. I think the shade is a bit dark. Mine is in Ivory. I couldn't find the golden ivory for some reason, but I think it does exist. And something that I do notice, this has like tons of perfume. It smells like an old lady's makeup, like foundation. It genuinely has that floral scent, which obviously that's for you to decide if you bother, you know, if it's going to bother you or not. But it feels like I just stolen my mom's foundation when I was like, I don't know, 15 or whatever. And yeah, I mean, it definitely resembles the fact that it's for older age, for an older age. I'm pretty sure it was advertised like that, but I still went ahead and bought it. I was like, And now I'm going in with a sponge because I genuinely started to go back to my sponge just to finesse the work I do with my foundation brush, because sometimes, listen, I'm not that patient to make it streak free, and a sponge will save me. So I'm always taking like the leftover like this. It's so, I don't know, I just love this. It's so good. And it makes me feel like a pro, although I'm not. Right, so this is how it looks like. Obviously we don't have any under eye concealer. It's just the foundation. I didn't even prime my face. I just realized now, but it's fine. Like, I feel the consistency is really nice and a bit thick, to a point where I don't necessarily feel the need to fill in my pores. My pores are not like something to struggle with. I use a primer for the sake of using a primer. At the same time, I really do like my Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. However, I don't necessarily need it. So it's fine that I forgot about it. Usually it never happens, but yeah, this is my skin. It looks very glowy and it doesn't like, it looks really nice. It only kind of intensifies my dryness here, as you can see, but I do have a healing spot. So what am I supposed to expect from it? Obviously it's gonna do that, but the rest, it looks flawless. It's just the color that it's a bit dark. I don't know if the camera is picking up, but oh my god, that's so dark. I'll definitely need to combine it with something else. Yeah, that's the only thing I would say. The color is not pitch perfect, but so far it looks nice. I'm gonna go and apply everything in between. That was my phone, sorry. I'm gonna go and apply everything in between. I'm gonna be right back with some final thoughts, because I'm testing out Got2b makeup, and it's gonna be a while until I'm finishing, you know, testing out a couple of products from them. So I will see how it wears during the time I do review that brand. So I'll be right back in a few seconds for you, but a couple, maybe 30 or so minutes for me. Right, so I'm back with a full face on, and I'm actually gonna look into how the foundation kind of like did wear. I remember specifically they were saying it's really suitable for older ages, kind of like skin, older skin, I guess, because it's supposed to not sink into your fine lines. However, I do have one here, and as you can see, it's not bad. Obviously I did speak for like around an hour, but it does still sink into the fine line. It's not like it's fine line proof. However, it did sink nicely, like the True Match does. That's my point. Like, I really like the True Match because it really sinks like very subtle. It doesn't emphasize it to a point where it looks deeper, and this does the same thing. However, I seriously don't see a difference compared to the one with like my favorite True Match. I genuinely think it's more like of a rebranded thing, and maybe it doesn't have hyaluronic acid. Like, I feel it's just like very similar to that one. And obviously I think the only really big advantage to this guy is that it has 24 SPF, which I didn't even know the True Match has 17. So if you're like kind of skincare SPF fanatic, you might want to look into this guy. I genuinely don't see why. I mean, obviously probably they're trying to expand the range and kind of like tailor it towards older generation, but I still think you can use it. It doesn't have anything to harm you. It actually has more SPF, which is a good thing. So yeah, I feel it really is very similar to True Match. Maybe a teeny tiny bit denser, but I seriously don't see a difference when it comes to how it's wearing on my skin. It did sink nicely into my smile line like True Match does. Even here I do have, as you can see, a few fine lines, and it did sink nicely. Like, it doesn't emphasize them. I'm always looking for that, because some foundations do really sink, like dunk into them to a point where it makes me look older and I'm not. So overall, hello. Overall, I really do recommend the foundation, but I wouldn't say you necessarily need True Match and this one into your collection. Like, I think you're good to go if you own already the True Match, or if you want to try something else but not the True Match. I don't know, I still don't see the point because they look very similar. But yeah, actually I have a point there. If you want more SPF into your foundation, go for this one for sure, because it does have more than the True Match. So that's about it. Like, yeah, it really worked well with everything I put on top. I seriously really love it. So do I recommend it? Yes, unless you have the True Match already. But like I said, if you want more SPF, then go for this guy because it has more SPF. So yeah, I really hope by any means this video was useful and relevant and you find it helpful. If you did enjoy it, make sure you like it and maybe subscribe. I do upload every single week at least a video, if not more, and it's beauty related, mostly makeup, but sometimes we switch things up, so but mostly makeup. So yeah, that's about it. I hope I'll see you within the next one. Bye.